Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for your messages from your Divine Counterpart reading. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other strong Capricorn placements out there. However, as you know, it cannot be for everyone watching. So if this is your story, comment below. And if not, you can check my channel and your other placements for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. So reverse roles however they apply to your story, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings. So my beautiful Capricorns, I love you guys. Thank you for your love and continued support of the channel. Y'all know you're my favorites, and if you're new to the channel, definitely check the description box below when you subscribe. That way you can also connect with me on social media. All of my accurate information is always going to be listed in the description box of my videos. So keep that in mind when you're out there surfing the web, that there are still some spammer accounts impersonating me out there. So stay vigilant in blocking and reporting these accounts. Thank you to those of you who have been so helpful in staying alert and keeping me aware of the situation. But if you haven't heard me talk about this already, you guys, just be sure to remember I will never reach out and try to solicit you for readings or any of my services, any of my products. I'll never send you any mysterious links from any suspicious accounts, and no professional will ever conduct themselves in that way, okay? So never open any weird messages that look fishy, and never give out your personal information, okay? So moving right along, you guys, if this is your story, like I said, definitely feel free to book a private reading with me. I am still running the special for my 2-year anniversary, which ends April 30th. But until then, you can take 50% off of any reading on my website. So again, all the links that you'll need are down below. Please do not forget to include your email address when you purchase a reading. That way I know who to contact and who to put on my list. And the last announcement for you guys, obviously this is never an issue for you Capricorn because you're pretty much always in the top 1 or 2 views every season, but I am going to take it down a notch from the 4 topmost views to the 2 topmost views, plus an additional birthday bonus intimate extended reading for whoever's birthday zodiac sign it is that season. All right, that way we can kind of let other signs get their bonus readings, since y'all always steal the show. And I mean, there are still some zodiac signs that haven't even gotten one, so trying to be fair. Y'all know I am a Capricorn moon, but I'm also a Libra sun, so I want to make sure everyone gets their turn and kind of give myself a little bit more time to put more content up on my members only area. So if you haven't already become a member of the Spicy Subscriber Society, that link is down below as well. So let's get into the reading finally. And remember, this is a reading about your person, so it's going to be about your person. But if not, and it's about you, then that's okay too. Just be sure to take what resonates with you and your story and leave the rest behind. Some of these messages could be for you and some of them may not. But for you lucky Capricorns out there, this will be your entire storyline, okay? So let's see what Spirit wants us to know about this person's energy. What's going on with your person right now, Capricorn, as we wrap up Aries season. The throat chakra. Okay, so first of all, we know the throat chakra is about communication, right? So let's see what else we've got coming out. And coherence. Oh, okay. All right, so actually I don't know why I strategically placed these up here when I have to pick them up and read them. But I was just, practicing, right, Capricorn? So the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance, while the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Oh my gosh. So Capricorn, this person is starting to build a bridge from their heart to their mind, okay? One where they can really integrate both aspects to create their new reality. Someone is also using their gift of expression, okay, and putting it out there, right? They're communicating, they're being honest about what it is that they truly want when they're creating this new world or new experience. All right. So this person is definitely aware and understanding that you can't just make all your decisions based on what your brain is telling you. I mean, that's just straight up ego. You have to incorporate the heart when manifesting a new reality, because your heart is where the faith is, right? That is where the belief is, the feelings, the realness. So it's really a team effort here, and your person is starting to get it. Things are starting to fall into place. And then underneath the deck, we also have dynamic. So the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So the dynamic between you and your person could be very different, and your person is starting to understand that that's not a bad thing, right? This is actually going to support their vision and their new reality that they're trying to create. So even though you and this person might be different, maybe there are some things, like I said, that you have in common with this person, but overall you're very different. But that's the exact dynamic that we're talking about between the head and the heart, right? It's like two completely different universes, even though they're physical neighbors, right? So anyways, let's move into the tarot and see what Spirit wants us to know about this person. And I'll be using the Game of Thrones tarot. I was very drawn to it for some reason. And I love the images here, and I love Game of Thrones. So if you haven't already seen it, I suggest you hurry up and get you some HBO Max. So we're starting with the Death card in the reverse, okay? So your person could be Scorpio or have Scorpio placements, but this is the energy of transformation and rebirth. But in the reverse, I see this as someone who has potentially delayed this transformation. This could have to do with them needing to speak up and start integrating these different things. Maybe they've been trying to slow down the process, but ultimately they could also have already reached this level of transformation, and now they are rising again like the phoenix. We have Arya here with her sword out, and she looks determined. Okay, she looks determined to move forward. She looks determined to have a new beginning, and she's willing to fight for it. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know about this death energy. Ooh, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So this person is a warrior, okay? They're in warrior's pose. They're starting to defend what they believe in. This is someone standing up for what's right and preparing for battle in a sense. So with the throat chakra here, this could be your person really starting to realize that if they want you, Capricorn, they're going to need to fight for you. They're going to need to defend this connection, to defend this love. And maybe this whole dynamic between the two of you is what makes things a little bit difficult, is the reason why there is a fight to begin with. There could be people in this person's environment that are really against them wanting to create this new reality, against them wanting to rise up in their power and move forward with their lives. The Knight of Cups, though, is what they're wanting to communicate, their feelings, right? This is a romantic energy. The Knight of Cups, they wear their heart on their sleeve. They can't even help themselves. They're just a romantic at heart. This is like the energy of Romeo. But there is still a little bit of a fear there, which is what makes the Knight of Cups so fickle. So this person could be, like I said, realizing that it's not just about maybe what they say or what they communicate to you as far as their feelings, but how they communicate, how they are willing to now integrate their heart into this situation, whereas maybe they weren't before. Maybe this death energy in the reverse could be symbolic for your person potentially giving up, right? Or again, not wanting to go through it, any transformation or change, being afraid that once they do, that the battle will begin. Okay, so there's a little bit of an avoidance energy as we pull up into the energy of your person, but it's because their feelings for you are so deep, okay? They definitely want to communicate how they feel to you. They want to express themselves. I'm thinking of that Madonna song, Express Yourself, right? This person doesn't care how crazy or silly it might sound at this point. They're ready to fight for this. But then we have the Page of Swords, okay? So this person, may realize that they need to fight for it, but are they going to? Because what I see here is someone who wants to communicate how they feel, but they're taking the back seat as an observer right now. So they're definitely watching you, Capricorn. They've got their eye on you. They are just kind of seeing maybe what you're going to do first. But I see the Page of Swords as someone who wants to say something. With this mask over their face, I just don't know if they're ready, right? I don't know if they're ready. I think they're more comfortable watching you from a distance, watching you from afar, seeing your growth, seeing your transformation, knowing what they need to do all along, because in their heart, they have all these feelings. But instead of actually coming forward, they're just sitting there waiting, okay? Maybe coherence is something your person is needing to achieve, an understanding and the balance between what they're logically thinking, what's going on up in their trap, versus how they really feel. Okay, there's some sort of a disconnect there. So what else do we need to see? Okay, so your person could potentially be like ashamed, feeling guilty right now, or saddened about the way things didn't go between the two of you. This could signify some sort of separation, sadness, grief, depression. But ultimately, with this card in the reverse, I feel like, again, they're masking their feelings is what I'm seeing here. They're trying to mask their feelings. Look at the back turned here. Meanwhile, the Two of Cups is standing up, ready to be enjoyed, ready to be a part of this new reality that you are trying to create with this person, I'm assuming, since you're watching this video. So it's like this person knows that they have this opportunity to come into union with you, but it's going to require them to make efforts that maybe they're not really willing to make right now. Okay, so they're masking their feelings. It's like they don't want you to know how upset they really are. So they're turning back on this potential opportunity between the two of you because it seems overwhelming to them. This could be their fear of failure, their fear of being embarrassed, or even their fear of letting you down. But let's see what's coming here. What else do we need to see about this person? Yeah, so we've got the Emperor in the reverse. Interesting. So the Emperor represents divine masculine. We have Jon Snow. But in this case, I feel like you could simply say to your person, you know nothing, Jon Snow, because even though this person pops up as the Emperor, they're stuck in a distorted energy. Okay, they're not moving forward because they refuse to take control. They refuse to take the lead, okay, when they should be the ones doing so. This could just be your person focusing too hard on the wrong things. All the potential is here, but where is the action? The Emperor takes action, but not in the reverse. This could even be simply saying your person is reversing away from you or backing away from you because that's the only way they feel like they can protect their heart. Okay, so maybe the biggest reason the biggest reason behind the disconnect between the heart and the mind is because they're trying to protect their heart. Their mind has been conditioned to become the protector. So it's like their mind or their ego has formed a barrier around their heart, which is refusing to allow anyone in, even though they know that there's this opportunity for true happiness, union, and balance. Now, we have the 10 of coins popping up in the reverse. So your person could have recently ended a long-term connection. Maybe this was a marriage or just a very serious connection involving family. Or maybe that's what they are wanting to do, right? Maybe they haven't actually taken those steps, but when I see this card in the reverse, Spirit's saying that situation's over, okay? It's been over. So that could be exactly where all this is coming from, right? Imagine investing for so long, building a family with someone, building a life with someone, and then it just, being over. I can see why this person has put up a barrier around their heart. It seems to me, though, Capricorn, like you're the only one that's capable of of sneaking through that barrier, okay? The Lovers in the reverse as well. So this to me is saying that even though this person knows they're being divinely guided towards you, they're choosing not to act on it. They're choosing not to go after this love, even though Spirit and universe, God, keeps pulling them back in your direction, showing them that you are their person. Same thing with the back turn to the 5 of Cups. Your person wants to ignore all of this and just hope that it goes away because their ego can't take it. Their ego can't handle the heartbreak. They can't handle the thought of their perfect person getting away from them. So it's like someone breaking things off because they're afraid you're going to break things off, okay? And they might think that they're protecting themselves or saving themselves or sparing themselves, but at the end of the day, they're in the energy of the 5 of Cups, all right? So they already know. They're embarrassed, they're ashamed, they're even in a deep depression over this, okay? But they don't want you to know that. So let's keep that on the DL. Because, like I said, I think your person could potentially become embarrassed or even act defensive if you were to expose them, okay? So you have the 9 of coins. Your person is single. They're financially independent. They're not tied down by any long-term connection any longer. But I think this is Spirit saying your person is truly focused on themselves and their own happiness right now. And maybe they had to fight like hell to get there, which is why they're in that energy of not letting anyone through the barrier because it took them a really long time to build that damn thing, okay? So anything else we need to see from this deck? This could also be representative of your energy. Oh my God, the Queen of Swords popping up in the reverse again. How many readings is this going to happen in? I feel like this is the 5th reading where the Queen of Swords came out in the reverse. It's like Spirit just keeps wanting me to talk about this toxic individual, all right? There are toxic individuals right now, and it makes perfect sense because right now is the time, right before eclipse season, where all of these triggers are starting to happen. All of these people are being revealed for who they truly are. And anything that's falling away right now before the eclipse season begins, it is destined to be that way. It's fated to be that way. There is no getting around it. So let's talk about it because we also have the Ace of Cups in the reverse with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this is Spirit clarifying why your person has built up this barrier in the first place. They dealt with a very toxic individual who had no problems manipulating them, okay? Gaslighting them. Your person has definitely been involved with a narcissist. Now, they could have been raised by one, They could have been partners with one. They could have been married to one. But as you know, when you are around these sort of individuals, and this is how you're conditioned and raised and brought up, like I said, their mind has been trained to protect themselves from this sort of trauma, from someone who would come in and maybe say all of the right things to get them to do what they want them to do, to be able to control them or control the narrative, like I mentioned in some other readings. So the Queen of Swords in the reverse is a toxic ass, manipulating ass, shady ass individual, okay? And this Ace of Cups in the reverse is even more clarity. Whoever this person was, they weren't bringing the love, okay? This was a relationship based on conditions, all right? This person could have used love as a manipulating tool. Maybe got your person's hopes up, like, wow, this person cares about me, just to break them down and make them feel like they weren't worthy of love. Which is now why maybe your person is being extra picky, okay? Because they could have potentially picked up on some of these narcissistic tendencies. And, like I said, this is also a card of like not being honest, being a lying-ass liar. So again, whether they've been dealing with that or have dealt with that, making them reflect those tendencies back at you, or whether this is just straight up about them, Spirit's telling you that this person doesn't really even know what love is. This person doesn't even know how to love themselves, okay? They don't. Either someone has controlled them, which is why they are being so controlling about their feelings and their heart, or they are just, like I said, they're lying about their feelings. They're trying to say they don't have any feelings, that they don't even know what feelings are. They're just basically being so defensive about it that it's making it even more obvious that all they really want is to be loved, okay, Capricorn? They want this union. They want the Two of Cups. It's everything they've dreamed of. They know that they need to fight for it, and they want to reveal how they truly feel, but they're being held back by so many different things, all right? Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. So again, this person's connection that they were in, it's been over. Justice is signifying that karmic balance is being restored. Scales are being balanced, things are being righted that were wrong, and a divorce, maybe settlement, separation legally is taking place, okay? This could also be saying that you, Capricorn, are going to get your justice for how this person has treated you, because, you can only push someone away for so long before they finally are like, you know what? I'm out of here. Like there's a breaking point that everyone comes to. And unfortunately, once you reach yours, Capricorn, if you haven't already, that is when this person is going to realize what a giant mistake they've made by putting that barrier up around their heart and not letting you in. They're sabotaging everything, okay? They're literally giving up on their one shot at true, real, true connection, okay? And they're like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist or that I don't feel anything and everything's gonna be fine, right? It's all fine until it isn't. Just like you'll have your breaking point, this person will too. So 4 of Coins in the reverse, I kind of feel like this person has really, really tried so hard to detach from you in the physical world. Okay, this could be saying that they are very money hungry, or again, very focused on the physical, the material things. Maybe they have this like list of expectations of things that they want in a partner or want for their life. And they're basically saying, you know what, I have to let this person go because maybe they're like, oh, it's not perfect or it's not enough. And it's just like a whole bunch of excuses from this person. But ultimately, we're hoping that this person is capable of letting go of their need to hold everything so tightly to their chest, right? We're hoping that this person will reveal their cards, that they will show you how they feel, and actually show up in that warrior's mode. So very interesting start to the reading. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. So like I said, this is all about destiny, things that are destined to happen. And you know, it sucks because nobody wants to have to lose someone in order for them to finally realize like how they feel about you. You know, I don't want someone to have to walk away from me to remember or realize how important I am to them. I just want someone to stay. And I think that's what you want too, Capricorn. You want someone who has the staying power, who wants to work through it, who wants to actually put in the effort. But this person is in denial, okay? They're in denial. And nothing you say or do is going to pull them out of that. This is something they need to do on their own. So let's go ahead and get into why this person is the way they are, right? What are they thinking? What are they feeling in regards to you and this connection? So we have the Knight of Wands, all right? So this person could be a player, all right? They could be someone who is just trying to get out there and play the field, someone who is very passionate and charismatic and knows how to, you know, knows how to arouse the ladies or the men, right? Depending on your situation. But just like the Knight of Cups, there's the fear, okay? The fear of commitment, the fear of going after what you want and actually being victorious. This person has these fears because they have a distorted view of love and connection based on what they've experienced, okay? They might feel like the only way to connect with someone is physically. That's how some people are. And again, this is going to require your person to have some sort of an awakening or realization to become coherent of what they're doing, right? How they're acting. Because the Seven of Swords coming up here is like, they know they've been sneaky. They know that what they've been doing, okay? They know how they've been treating you. They may have put you in a third party situation. Again, tons of gray area there. Third party is pretty much anything that's keeping you and this person apart. Doesn't even have to be a person, okay? So they know that they were sly with how they communicated with you, Capricorn. They knew that they were just basically strategizing a way to get what they want. And again, that might sound kind of messed up, but with this Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is what this person knows. Okay, this is what this person does to get what they want because that's what they've been shown. This is a matter of conditioning. So now we have this fox all curled up with his one eye open, signifying they know what they did. And there needs to be some sort of honest communication about the past, all right? About this situationship. They're aware of that because with the Devil coming out after that as well, this is your energy, Capricorn. But this is toxicity. It's codependency. It's material possessions and obsession, okay? So this person knows that they brought this toxic energy into your life. They know what they were doing. The end. With the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, you know, again, they entertained this connection. They even could have even gotten you to the point where you were obsessing over them or like really invested in them to the point where you were like not able to move forward without them. Okay. And that's not for everyone, but the Three of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me this person is still thinking like that this can't work for whatever reason, okay? This is like them knowing that it's time to move things to the next level, but maybe being afraid to take those steps because they don't want the foundation to crumble, okay? They saw this Ten of Pentacles crumble to the ground, and they probably went through a lot to get themselves out of that situation. So again, even though they know that y'all would make a great team, they know that y'all could really work things out, they're not, it's like in their minds, they're not willing to actually cross those boundaries or trek those mountains, all right? So the last card here for what they're thinking is the Six of Swords. So right now, the main focus on this person's mind is to heal. All right, they're ready to move away from that toxic energy. This is the aftermath of the Five of Swords. So you already know this person was up against someone who would literally say anything they could say to win, to get what they want, to break this person down, to confuse them, to manipulate them, and basically stab them in the back. So that's why this person is so focused on healing right now. It's not because they don't care about you. It's not because they don't love you. But right now, their healing journey is the most important thing that needs to take place. So they're having an understanding that their heart needs to be healed. That's what this coherence is about. Their heart needs to be healed so that their heart can work with their mind, instead of their mind just jumping out in front like a bulletproof vest to protect them every time someone has feelings for them or every time they have a connection with someone. It's not how you live your life. This person needs to have that understanding. Without the heart, what is there? You know what I'm saying? Without feelings, without love, what is there? Speaking of their heart, the Page of Wands. So they definitely have passion for you. They want to get things started. They want to initiate. Their heart is telling them to go for it. This is also a messenger card. So, your person could also be feeling the need to have a very spirited conversation with you, okay? Or again, reveal the fact that they still have this passion for you. Even though maybe you guys aren't taking action towards one another right now, it's like the passion has not died, okay? There's still that dynamic between the two of you that keeps things moving. With the Fool popping up, your person really, really wants a new beginning, right? And their heart is calling for it. Their heart is telling them to take this leap of faith, to trust in this connection. But it's a big risk, right? It's a risk to put your heart on the line. But in their heart, like I said, their heart is telling them one thing, their mind is telling them another. With Temperance and the Son of Swords, I don't know. I think their heart might end up winning out. But it's not going to be a Knight of Cups that comes to your door, Capricorn. It's going to be a very abrasive Knight of Swords. This person, they have been very patient, okay? They have been very aware of how divinely connected the two of you are. And they know that there are strings being pulled by spirit, by the universe, that are causing the two of you to end up back in each other's orbit. And I think this person is going to reach their breaking point, okay? They're going to reach their breaking point, and they're going to have some words with you. And they're going to blurt it all out, and they're probably going to look like an asshole when they do, because like I said, their ego, their mind needs to run out in front very abruptly, without thinking things through, without thinking about maybe how their words are going to affect you, Capricorn, because they're charging in. So whether you've actually had this conversation with them or not, like I said, this is about the energy of Aries season. So this could be kind of a recap of something you've already gone through. Or again, this could be something that's coming. We're just talking about their heart space. So if you have already had this conversation with this person, Capricorn, then this Temperance card could be saying that they're aware of how patient you have been with them through all of their incorrigible behaviors, right? In light of their truth, okay, which could have come across to you as a shocking slap in the face. All right, so let's see what their next likely actions will be moving forward. Well, damn, if we didn't get the Five of Cups in reverse again. So your person is still going to continue to mask their feelings, act like they're not hurt over this, act like they're not depressed over this or upset. And yeah, look at this horse. He's like hanging his head low. They're embarrassed, okay? They're embarrassed because they know that they're responsible for the reason why things didn't work out. They know that they're the ones that are hanging their head, possibly even feeling sorry for themselves. But regardless, we have the Ace of Wands, all right? So we got that old sexual, sensual energy popping in. This passionate new start. So, you know, this could be a couple of different things for different people watching. But I see this person trying to take action in your direction. And again, it could seem very physical. All right. So take that however it applies. But it's like that's all this person knows how to do. It's like they're basically just leading with their dick everywhere they go. Okay. And if they're a woman, then they're leading with their metaphorical dick. All right. So let's see what this person's truest desired outcome is here between the two of you. The King of Pentacles and the Mother of Wands. Oh my goodness. So this person's ultimate desire is just so completely like, this person is like, they're a perfectionist. All right. That's just how I feel about them. Their ultimate desire is to be like the pinnacle of a father, right? A stable husband, partner, someone successful in business, someone who got it going on, daddy energy. And they want a partner who is the Mother of Wands, a fierce protector of their family, someone sexy, charismatic, a magical ass bitch, Capricorn. They want someone who is capable of manifesting and attracting abundance. So this could also be saying that what they really want is to build a stable life for themselves and attract a partner who is going to have those sort of qualities, right? But again, like Capricorn, I feel like you fit the bill, okay? You fit this person's bill. You are perfect for this person, but they're in denial about it, okay? They're just in denial about it. And look at that, 9 of Pentacles again. So Spirit's really just telling you, like, this person intends to stay single, all right? Whether they intend to stay single forever or not, I don't know. But for now, that is what their goal here is. This is the underlying energy. This could also be them hoping that you will stay single while they get their head out of their ass, Capricorn. So again, just take what applies and leave the rest behind. So let's talk about this person's challenge. What is their challenge or their blockage in regards to this situation? Oh, my candle went out. I'm not sure when, but it certainly did. What is this person's ultimate challenge? Look at that. We have the heart chakra. I mean, come on now. It's exactly what we've been talking about. Their challenge is to open their heart. Okay? To be honest about their feelings. To lead with the energy of love. We also have the Hierophant. It's like this person is challenged by the traditional beliefs of marriage is what I feel. Okay? It's like they want it, but they're also challenging it at the same time. They want a higher level of commitment with someone who shares the same beliefs and values. And they want to get married. But their challenge is, how could they possibly find a higher level of commitment with someone who shares the same spiritual beliefs and values if they can't even open up their heart, if they can't even be honest about how they feel? How could they possibly entertain a serious connection? They couldn't, because their ego is in the way. Their ego is cock blocking this connection, okay? We also have moving on, 8 of Cups, okay? So this person could have walked away from you, or you could have walked away from them and decided like, I'm moving on, okay? And if that is where you're at, Capricorn, then good for you. Because if this person refuses to open their heart and be honest, and they're going to keep denying you and this connection, then what the hell else can they expect? Their challenge, I believe, is that you walked away. You decided, you know what? This isn't fulfilling for me. This isn't very nice of you. This ain't very cash money of you to be treating me like I'm not your perfect match. Like I'm not the one for you, when you know damn well that I am. This 2 of Cups that you're walking towards now is union within yourself and the open possibility that there is someone else out there who is a great match for you. Because Capricorn, I feel like you are the perfect person for them, but right now they're not the perfect person for you. So it might just be time to cut your losses and walk away from this person if you haven't already, okay? That could be the thing that causes this person to finally open their heart, to finally acknowledge their feelings, right? Like I said, nobody wants to have to walk away so someone will realize their feelings, but I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen to this person. So whether or not you decide to take this person back in the future, once they can comprehend what they've done by letting you go, that's entirely up to you. And again, everyone's story and circumstance are different. So no judgments here whatsoever. Whether you want to be with this person in the future or not, that is your journey, my friend. So we've got, okay, so first of all, we're asking the cards and we're asking Spirit, what does this person want you to know, okay? So we have the keys on a ring, which is about having many options, all right? Having to make a decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So this person, they have options, right? They do. They have options, and maybe they're just telling you, admitting to you, like, yeah, I was stringing you along. Maybe you already know this, okay? They were stringing you along because the connection they shared with you was unconventional, okay? It wasn't normal. They know they have to decide. The sword and the rose is clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of the Knight of Swords, okay? Your person wants to clarify things between the two of you. They want to tell you the truth. And I do think they also want to honor you in this connection. But overall, with protection and power here, you know, I think this person is just more interested in protecting themselves, okay? Honoring themselves and their own boundaries. So what else does this person want you to know? Addiction. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. Oh my gosh. So I'm putting this back because that was way too much. So we have the butterfly and addiction. So your person is going through a major transformation right now with this butterfly card, but with codependent issues here, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. This reminds me of the devil card. So your person is struggling with their own, their own issues. I was burping and talking at the same time. Gross. So ultimately, they're telling you that they have codependency issues, okay? They have trouble with addiction, all right? Whatever their addiction is, obviously will be different, but they also want you to know they could feel that this connection was moving to the next phase, that the relationship was revolving. It might seem like a revolving door for some of you, but the relationship was evolving. And I do think that you kind of help this person heal and grow along the path of your connection. So ultimately, I think that, you know, your person's telling you that they do feel that there is something more to this connection, right? They're admitting that things have transformed and that they've grown a lot, but they still have these addiction issues to deal with. This could also be someone else in their life who has addiction issues, who they feel like they are, you know, tied to in some way, shape, or form still. So at the golden mirror and love, we've got self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Okay, enough said. This person clearly is needing to look in the mirror and take a look at their behaviors and the root of why they're behaving that way. But ultimately, we've got unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So like I said, they do love you. The love is here. It's real, okay? Whether they want to admit it or not. So we're ending off with the camera and the coffee cups. This person is reminiscing on memories with you. They could have some sort of keepsake that they are carrying with them or looking at a lot. And they are learning from their mistakes, learning from the past. Coffee cup is about meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So, you know, maybe this person is going to come forward and communicate with that Knight of Swords energy, but they could come out and say like they want to be friends with you. They want to keep this relationship going, but they're wanting to live in the now, okay? So, you know, sometimes when people say stuff like that, I'm just kind of like, whatever, eye roll, right? How can you not be thinking about the future? But again, this person is afraid. Okay, they're afraid, they're traumatized, and they've built up this wall of protection. So, you know, maybe that's exactly what they want you to know. Right now, maybe it's not going to work for them, but that doesn't mean it never will. They don't want to lose the friendship. They don't want to lose you as a person in their life, okay? So let's get some messages from this person and see what they want to say to you. And obviously we'll be using the Divine Masculine Energy Oracle, which can be purchased in my makeplayingcards.com shop. So what is the word from this person? What do they want to say to you, Capricorn? I'm working on balancing my shadow side. So yeah, with the golden mirror, that was kind of the feeling I was getting, right? This person needing to look in the mirror, looking at their behaviors, the way they treated you in the past. I will do whatever it takes to get back to you. So, you know, this person isn't going to just let you go, right? They're not just going to let you walk away, Capricorn. They're going to make their way back into your orbit, like I mentioned earlier. I want to be the person you deserve, but I'm not sure that I can be. So this is also about insecurity. And again, this theme keeps popping up. This person has dealt with someone who has broken them down to the point where they didn't even feel like they deserved love, where they didn't even feel like they were worthy of anything or anyone. But they're telling you they are deserving of love. They know that they're deserving, okay? Now, whether or not they deserve your love, Capricorn, that is for you to decide. I'm harnessing my masculine energy. Well, that's good. But like we saw that Emperor in the reverse before. So hopefully your person is getting control over their inability to take action and be the leader like the Divine Masculine is. I hear the call and I'm ready to come home. So their higher self is telling you they know that this is the next phase of y'all's connection. Okay? They know this is the next step. They're making their way back. They're working their way back. 333, my prayers are being answered and I'm divinely guided. So they are connecting to source. They are praying about this connection. They know with the lovers that they have been divinely guided to you, Capricorn. One more. Actually, I guess it's 4 more. Because of you, I believe in magic, love, and destiny. I want to start over the right way. So yeah, like they know that they weren't completely honest with you. They know that they've been lying to you and themselves. They want a fresh start with that Fool card that we saw. I've never experienced a connection like this. And you know what? That can be very scary. Very scary. And I'm discovering my life purpose and following my passion. So like I said, I feel like this person is content being single right now because they're discovering who they are. And yes, they don't want to lose you, but they just may not be ready for you right now. And again, depending on your situation, you may be willing to wait for this person in the background while they get their shit together. But if you're not and you decide to walk away, that's not to say that this person won't ever change, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? Now, I do hope that this resonated with someone out there. I know it was pretty long, but you guys deserve it because y'all are always up there, like I said, in the most views. And y'all know I love you so much. So if this was resonating with you or not, and you just want a private reading, be sure to hop on the list. Again, all of my links are down below. And other than that, Capricorn, I love you, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Bye.